Red didn't show up. And they've also had a pretty good run. And they're Jimothy, you know, just being nice, while Soomh gives this cold shoulder and doesn't even reply to Jimothy. Tell me, if Jimothy said let's be friends, what would you say?
It kind of depends on the situation, if you ask me.
Dang. Well then. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I thought OTK would beat Soomh earlier, just mainly because of the speed difference, but Soomh definitely but the Jimothy is very efficient, so it's definitely gonna be tough.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough for either player to get maybe a considerable lead, seeing how both of them are pretty much pressure-based. Slight drop from Jimothy, hopefully doesn't do him any bad. Gets out of it pretty quickly, but it gives Soomh some time. However, they've got a misdrop of their own. And only barely survives that attack, but the lag is not going to be able to let him place any pieces down or hold, and that gives the first win to Jimothy. It honestly seems that lag is like one of the prevalent and constant annoyances of PPT. Like, no matter what game it is, 1 or 2, it's just always been a problem. And the fact that we've not seen it fixed does hamper the ability we can do online quite a bit, but we've got to deal with it sometimes.
I mean, I don't know how much lag we had during like the Switch tournaments, however. I've always had an easy time running the Switch version.
Yeah, from what I've seen so far, it seems like the Switch version has been going off without a hitch. But from what I've been seeing in Twitch chat during the start of the bracket, it seemed like not a lot of people were having fun.
Yeah, but you know what you don't necessarily hate to see? Jimothy getting another point. Okay. Jimothy misdrops TKI and misdrops again. That's gonna be rough. Well, Soomh pulls off Hachi.
Yeah, that just plummets Jimothy right up to the top. They've got to take a lot of risks trying to get down. They've already had to cancel 2 of the TSDs, and they're still not scot-free yet. Luckily for Jimothy though, Soomh's just misdropped quite a bit. And taking note of this, Jimothy's just trying to APM as much as he can, and that works out for him pretty well. Soomh's gonna get propelled to the top, and they've got no responses.
Oh my gosh. Okay. And MKO from Jimothy goes for the waist too, while Soomh pulls off the beginning of an LST. Okay. Soomh has no garbage on their board. Nearly pulls off PC as well.
Yeah, I rarely ever do see LSTs actually transition into PCs. It's really nice to see them when they do transition into that, albeit very, very scarce.
Yeah, LST never seems to happen. You have to build it like the right way, but it's hard to tell. Barely gets.
Jimothy's got quite a bit of ammunition on their board, not got the right pieces to actually set that ammo off though.
Yeah.
And Soomh trying to downstack as they start getting cheesed up. Nice mini combo. Oh, stops at 3 instead of going to 4.
Jimothy's got a lot of cheese on the board.
Slight misdrop from Soomh. And this misdrop could actually lead to Jimothy surviving if they get out of it quick enough.
He's got a brick board though. Barely getting out of that. But
Oh,
Soomh...
he's definitely not got the right pieces. Soomh finally taken a round off Jimothy.
Yeah, with a big 30k point lead.
Going 1-3. Both players starting off with TKI. And
Jimothy had a soft drop, so it's not fair.
I mean, that is what happens when you do commit to the TKI a bit too much. And some nice residue for Soomh to actually start spiking Jimothy. However, Jimothy has been given the same ammo. Opting to play it conservatively though, not trying to send it off all at once. And the same can go for Soomh. They're just trying to see if they can pressure enough to the point where they start misdropping or they can take advantage of one another's boards. And it seems like Jimothy's able to do that right now. Soomh with an extra misdrop as well adds to the insult. Now all Jimothy needs is an eyepiece. He gets it, and he gets another one. Soomh, again, just getting plowed by these back-to-backs.
That was a great sequence, honestly. Oh, Jim misdrops L piece. Oh. Soomh's getting that TK out. I mean, Hachi spin. Goodness. Opts to not go for the PC. Although he does take one line of garbage.
Yeah, a lot of the times when you play Hachi, it's not always the best idea to go for PCs, especially when you see your opponents trying to send as fast as possible. It may just be better to take the THD. And that's what Soomh's been doing the entire time. Nice fin from Soomh. And that actually leaves them with a very clean board to downstack with.
Yeah, surprising. Don't see that much of things. So Jimothy's playing is relatively clean, keeping back-to-back in the downstacks, although he chooses to break it.
Oh, that misdrop from Soomh though is not great.
The Jiminator also makes a big misdrop of seemingly 2 or 3 pieces. Oh, and the eyepiece skills the Suminator! Oh my gosh. Another point for Jimothy.
Yeah, it was lucky for Jim that when they misdropped, they were at the middle of the board, the bottom of the board. When Soomh misdropped, they just got sent way to the top. They were not given any time.
Good job.
And Jim getting 2 PCs off against Soomh, and Soomh's not got any space to play with, and that already sends Jimothy to match points.
That was fast. Doesn't help that Soomh misdropped Hachi spin. And Jimothy.
Slight misdrop from Jimothy, not going to be fatal. Well, he did accept quite a bit of damage when he did take it. Luckily for him, the garbage is pretty clean, so we can just sit and downstack.
Pretty good for him.
Some nice
Really
prophecies as well. And Soomh having a bit of trouble trying to find the way down. Luckily enough, Jimothy's also having trouble trying to resolve the misdrop.
That's it.
They're also sending way too much Ren for Soomh to deal with, and Jimothy just runs away with it.
Oh my god.
7-1, and
Again.
Jimothy prevailing once more.